secrets are your power. Now, I know a lot of you are waking up, you're seeing extraterrestrials, you're seeing faeries, galactics, Sasquatch, all these different beings, angels. You're having experiences at night, you're having experiences in your dreams, beside your bed, walking through the woods, down the walkway, and you want to share it. You want to shout it from the top of your lungs, you want to share it, you want to be validated, you want to know you're not going crazy. You want to just have somebody to talk to and express what it was like. You want to have the magic around it and experience it in a way that's not just by yourself. So there's this urge I see with a lot of people, and my cat is probably agreeing right now. There's this urge I see with a lot of people when they wake up to express themselves to others. I had it when I was 18. I was lucky in the sense that I was waking up more and more, and I had a friend who was able to speak with me in that capacity from a very non-judgmental and observational way. But a lot of people don't. The way I describe it is, if you can find somebody who is non-judgmental, observational, and awake, then they are a safe person to speak with. But most of you watching this, think about this for a second. 3 things that I'm talking about: non-judgmental, observational, and awake. If the answer is no to any of those questions, they probably aren't the safest space to talk to you about galactics and higher awakening, higher level consciousness topics, because those are activations, those are awarenesses that have to be lived through, deprogrammed, have fear reduced, those types of things. And they are the types of topics that say you ask those questions, those 3 questions: non-judgmental, observational, and awake. You can find somebody that is non-judgmental and observational, but if they are tied to the church, for example, or to a religion, as soon as you bring up galactics, if they are not awake to the concept of galactics or extraterrestrials, they are going to go into a judgmental, non-observational state and start talking about, well, that's evil, that's demons, that's crazy, etc., etc., etc. All 3 questions need to be asked to understand if that person is truly safe. Now, the first 2 are the most important: non-judgmental and observational. The awake part is not as important. The awake part helps the acceptance of the topics that you're speaking about. You can have somebody that's not awake and is more than willing to hear you out and listen and curious and open and that sort of thing, but is just not activated to it yet. But those 3 questions will help you understand if somebody is a safe space for you to talk to. And if you ask yourself about the people around you as you're waking up, are they observational, non-judgmental? You might find people that are like that. Are they awake? Chances are you're not going to find too many people that fit all 3 categories. And those that you do find that are in the other 2, that have answers yes to observation and non-judgmental, are going to be tied to spaces that are not safe. I had this with somebody recently who said, I woke up and they went to a church-related event and started talking to people and didn't feel safe. And I was like, that's part of the lesson of learning how to speak with people about these topics, is to understand that those communities are not safe spaces because it is an activation, it is an awakening. And this is the reason a lot of awake people end up leaving religious structures, because they realize those aren't safe spaces. And they create new communities, spiritual communities, communities free of all that stuff. And you find your friends and family. Remember, family is not blood. A lot of people feel like family is blood, and that is something that is not actually the truth. That is taught, that is programmed into you, that family is blood to keep you in toxicity. When you awake, you realize family is who you choose. You choose your family, you choose your friends. And so you choose in those moments who you're going to continue interacting with, who you're going to continue sharing things with, and who is safe. Family, true family, is safe, non-judgmental, observational, and will be willing to, and will be hopefully on the waking journey and willing to listen to you about your waking experiences without affecting the other two ideas. Now, secrets are best. When you start this journey, if you do not feel that you are in a space that you can talk to people, if you have family who does not agree with you about energy work, about galactics, about faeries, about self-healing and doing trauma clearing, working on yourself essentially, a lot of people wake up and find out their family is not, is like, they're the black sheep of the family. They're the one there to break the patterns. Their family is not a safe unit to share this information with, and they want to share it. Here's what happens when you share with people who are not willing to support your journey. They can spit, throw, fire, surround you, whatever words you want to use. They can send energy your way that blocks you from being able to continue the journey. There are many people I know that have to deal with the negativity of the family unit pressing upon them as they're going through the waking journey because the family doesn't support it. The more you keep your awakening secret to those who are not safe, let me be clear about that, secret to those who are not safe to know about it, the better off you are, because they cannot affect the energy of anything you do if they do not know you are doing it. Their thoughts carry energy, their actions carry energy, their beliefs carry energy, all of that carries energy, and if it is negative, it will press upon you. And a lot of you are probably experiencing this pressing of energy as you're waking up from family members that you've shared with, from friends that you've shared with. The more you keep your experiences safe and share them with aligned, awake individuals who can support you in non-judgmental, observational ways, the more you can excel on your journey without the energy of others affecting you. It's one of the hardest things I see people trying to acclimate to, is this idea of they can no longer share with their family. You know, some people share everything with their family. They talk about everything with them, and then all of a sudden, this is not a safe topic. The more you share with those people, the more that energy is going to press upon you, and the more it's going to take away from you, drain you. A lot of you will feel drained in those scenarios, like you don't have energy to do spiritual work, and that's the design, because you have to understand, to get to a space of safety, to create safety, so that you can be in safety to do the energy work, to do the work your family is not willing to do, your friends are not willing to do, and to be an example in the future of what they need to do and become. Because in the future, once you are glowing so bright and full of energy and healed, that will affect them, and they will have a choice and see you as a leader. This whole idea of spiritual leaders, light leaders, leaders of New Earth. It's not a leader the way we typically think of it. It is a leader in the sense of leading by example. Do your work, become a light, show others, be the way shower type of thing. So remember, secrets are your power. For those of you watching, if you are interested in working with your galactics, your ancestors, your fairies around you, dragons, reach out to me for a spirit art reading to help support this work. You'll get a visual, a reading, that sort of thing. You can go to awakenwithwillow.com. Thank you all for watching. I'm grateful for each and every one of you, and I love you all. Drop comments below, and I'll answer what I can. Thank you. Love you.